All right. Hopefully, everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. It is now July 8th, 2024. And I can't believe this is happening already. Wow. Pretty quick, huh? Actually, so take a look at the screen. I want to really have you take a look at here. Has to do with home equity gains around the country. Home equity gains around the country. We're going to be talking about how fast things are actually selling in the villages, what's happening. A lot of people want to know how long does it usually take. So we're going to take a look at that today. I'm Glenn Stein, broker realty executives. We do real estate, we do rentals, we do property management. We do all those kinds of things. So connect with me if you have any questions, 352-572-3796. You can also call the office at 352-753-7500. Looking at the areas where we're seeing the most equity gains, Washington and California, typically we're looking at about $45,000 to $74,000 gains. And this is from 2023 to 2024 Q1. Obviously, we're already in Q3, so usually it takes time to get the national numbers organized and that type of thing. But Q1 2023 to 2024, definitely prices going up almost pretty much, it looks like everywhere, with a couple of states not having enough information, West Virginia, South Dakota, Mississippi. But pretty much, around the country, we're seeing mostly pretty good gains. A lot. There have been some modest gains in some states, but Florida particularly over 28,000 in Florida from year to date. That's what it looks like. Anyway, let me zoom in. Let me make this. I can't even see it. You're probably having an issue too. So let me stop share and I'll just read you what it is, so I can let you know exactly what we're really seeing. But that's pretty much what we're seeing around the state. We're seeing we saw pretty good gains around the state, including in the villages. If you look at it, even though we're seeing 28,000, and that's also the national average, so 28,000 in Florida. Did we see those kind of gains in the villages? I don't think we did. I think we saw a modest gain, even though we saw a lot of price reductions. That could be misconstrued. A lot of people will say, well, price reductions means that prices are actually dropping, right? And that's not the case. That's not the case. We're really looking at people starting high, and then the price reductions are the price reductions. That's typical. That's not necessarily they're starting at the market price. They're pushing the needle, trying to get more out of their homes, but not necessarily they're not at market. The market is basically when you pend or close a property. That's what we look at when we're trying to figure out, okay, what's the value of a home? As brokers and as real estate agents, that's what we're trying to figure out. But let's really take a look at, how long things are taking, to actually sell. And what we're looking at here is we're looking at all the pending properties currently in the villages. Is basically what we're looking at. All the properties that are pending in the villages, and there's 197 currently pending in MLS. Okay. So when you're looking at that and saying, okay, well, all right, if you got 197, then what is the average here? So if we look at the way I look, or the median, I'd start looking at the median. So 197 properties, the midway point would be right at 98, 99 properties. And what we're going to see is that, from 98 and under, the median number is right at 48, 40. Let's organize this. Active days on market. Let's organize it by active. And the active properties, actually seeing a lot of properties that, are going under contract, under a week. And then obviously when we're looking at, let's take 100, looking at 48 days being the median, maybe a little bit less. Let me be exact here. 46 days. Yeah, 47 days being the median days on market, right? So when we're looking at this, there's 197. Actually, this says 170. So actually, let's go down a little bit. I'm not sure where I got 197 from. But 170 is the total pending properties right now in the Village's MLS. And if we go to 85, which would be the median, right, the middle number between 0 and 170, that's right at 36 days on the market, meaning 85 of those 170 properties went under contract in 36 days or less. That tells you a lot. That tells you that if you're on the market today, so if you've got a listing, you're trying to sell your property and you don't go under contract within 30 to 35 days, then you're eliminating about half the chance of getting sold. So you better get to the right price. And the longer days on market is not very appealing because a lot of people want to test the market. Let me see how much I can get for my home and let's maximize. The problem is when you do that, your days on market is shown on MLS, and days on market buyers will see it and like, what's wrong with this property? It's been on the market for a month, 2 months, 3 months or more. And they start wondering, even if you're at the right price, you start here, price reduction, now you're at the right price, but it took you 30 to 45 days or longer to get to this point. And now buyers are looking at it here with 30 to 45, same house, right price, 35, 40 days, 50, 60 days on market because you wasted your time being overpriced. And now buyers are well, there must be something wrong. And they're looking at the properties that are on the market for just a day or two. First, the new, the fresh. Everybody likes new and fresh. So that's something to keep in mind when you're pricing your home. Yes, I mean, I've got a home that I'm selling right now, my personal home, not that I live in, but it's an investment home in the Villages, and I'm going to be buying another one. But I'm looking at it, I'm taking my own advice, and I'm going to be listing it maybe slightly above. But if it doesn't sell I'm taking a 7 to 10 day approach, a very aggressive approach. If it doesn't sell in the first 7 to 10 days, then I know I better get to the right price quickly because I want it to sell within that 35, 36 day, definitely under 40 days. I'd like to have a contract, right? I don't want to sit on the market for 60, 90, 120 days and then have buyers look at it. And actually it affects your property, the value. How much it affects you, I don't know, but it definitely will impact. Same property, same price. House that's been on the market a day will sell probably for more money than a home that is sitting on the market for 45, 60 days. Same price, same area, everything equal, guaranteed. Home that has been on the market for just a day or two will sell for more because there's something special about it. It hasn't been picked over. So be thinking about that when you're listing your home. I know that everybody loves to leave room for negotiating and you want to maximize the value. I get it completely. But please take our advice in understanding the marketplace for sure. So definitely we've seen over the last year appreciation, yes. Been some appreciation in the Villages, not as much as I think we've seen nationwide because we've seen inventory jump up in this last year, double the amount of inventory. We're at 497 is our number. That's where I got the 97 number. I just remembered 497 is the active number on MLS right now, the Villages. So definitely more inventory on the market, but pay attention to what's happening as far as the pending properties. That makes a big difference. Pending properties, they're going under contract 30 to 35, 40 days, right? Get to the right price pretty quickly. If you have questions, Glenn Stein, broker here. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know what you ate for 4th of July. What was your July 4th lunch, dinner, barbecue, hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever? What did you make? I'd love to hear it in the comment section. How did you do? So happy July, and we'll be putting together our second quarter quarterly reports. Will be coming out probably in about 2 weeks. So if you want one, please let me know. All right. Take care, everybody.